Live from the TD Waterhouse Center in Orlando, it's the Orlando Magic and the Detroit Pistons. These teams are very evenly matched. Should be quite a battle.
They both have a number of good players, Marv. It will be interesting to see which team takes control offensively.
The Pistons get possession, and we're off and running. Phillips sets it up on the right side. Francis steals the pass. His foot was over the line. Hamilton on the pull-up. Yes! Able to avoid the defender on that basket.
When you have guys flying at you trying to block your shot, it's easy to take your eye off the basket and blow the bucket. He kept his eye on the rim, followed through, and made it look easy.
Hill doesn't take the fake. Blocked from behind. Wallace with the nice steal.
His man exposed the ball. Turnover. Nice defense that time, using his quick hands to take it away.
The layup doesn't go. Phillips with the ball. Guarded tightly by Turkoglu. Howard sends it back. It doesn't drop for him. He got hit on that play, made the adjustment to get it off, and it just did not fall. Hamilton from in close. No good. Try to adjust in midair, but just too much contact on the play. Yes!
Grant Hill.
Francis going to the spin move. Steve Francis with the windmill, the strong finish.
He read the offensive player perfectly.
That was a very impressive defensive play by Howard.
1 minute to go.
With the pull-up, comes up empty. Able to pull in his first rebound. Wallace is met by Turkoglu.
Orlando foul to number 3, Steve Francis.
Phillips is fouled and it'll be charged to Francis. Good on the first. Second shot is good. Phillips hits them all. We are under a minute now until the end of the quarter.
Francis has called for the isolation. We'll see if he can finish the play.
Drains it from the perimeter.
That was an impressive play. The ball handler called for the isolation and beat his defender.
Prince shoots it with 5 showing. The Pistons open up a 3-point advantage. The shot clock is off. Turkoglu tries the jumper. Sends the prayer. The first quarter is in the books. The Magic trail by 1. The effort just has not been there so far. Hits for 2.
Steve Francis.
From the post, nails the jumper.
They're playing with good defensive intensity. They just have to hope the other team pulls off from the field.
The Pistons are playing good basic defense, keeping themselves between the basket and their man. The Magic lead by 2.
The Magic picked the right time to run an isolation play. The shooter made it look easy.
Francis comes up with it.
And they run it back up court. Nice defensive stop that time, using his quick hands to get the steal.
Hamilton working from the middle. Wallace at the rim. What a play. He collides midair with the defender. Somehow was able to make the adjustment and gets the shot to fall. Amazing.
It looks to be an isolation, Marv. They're going to let him go one-on-one.
Francis surrounded. That was great timing by Billups.
Defensive
Hamilton from point-blank range. Howard sends him to the line with a smart play.
He made sure the offensive player didn't score.
Hamilton able to hit from the line. 2 for 2. Francis on the left side.
They're getting ready for an isolation play. They're thinking mismatch defensively.
With the jumper, the shot erased by Wallace. He crosses over, he takes it inside. The spectacular dunk. Rasheed Wallace. Mobley advances the ball. Wallace with an airtight defensive effort. Banks it in. He sets up on the left side. Wallace with the assist. He saw the double coming and got rid of the ball for the nice assist. Launches from the perimeter. The three-pointer is good.
For 3.
Francis caused that turnover.
His hard work defensively is paying off.
Advances up court. The dish off by Hamilton. The Pistons come up with an answer on the offensive end. Francis able to penetrate. Hill has time, hits it from the baseline. Less than 24 now, the shot clock is turned off. Pulling up, Turgaluk sends it away.
He knew exactly when to go for the block. Great anticipation.
Defensive foul.
Rejected.
Rasheed Wallace.
Hill is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. He gets it to fall. He makes them both. Launches the prayer. Well, at the half, the Magic lead by 4. Here are the key players at the half.
EA Sport,
Francis handling. Puts it in from close range.
Detroit is having a hard time slowing down the other team offensively.
They need to get a defensive stop to avoid getting discouraged. Misses from the perimeter. Hill challenged at 3 and made it difficult for the offensive player to connect.
Mark, that was an example of great perimeter defense.
Out of bounds off the glass. Mobley didn't bite on that one. Francis with the nice defensive play.
The quick hands to strip the ball and run it back the other way.
Rejected from behind. Blanketed by Wallace. Prince with the pressure. Can't get the 3 from downtown. Some nice hustle by the defender.
He got in the shooter's head that time. Even though he didn't block it, he made sure the shooter knew he was coming for it, and that may have been enough to make him rush his shot. Wallace made a nice move to score the bucket. He's dangerous when he gets the ball down low.
Some clock being used by the Magic. Out off the ricochet. Setting it up on the left. The shot comes up with two.
Chauncey Billups.
Mobley unguarded, no good from three-point land. The Pistons really working the defensive boards nicely this evening.
They are putting a body on every man and maintaining great defensive position.
From the low block, off the backboard. Francis picked up by Billups.
That's a definite mismatch when you compare his offensive ability to...
Oh, what a block! Ben Wallace with the emphatic dunk. Chauncey Billups brings it up court.
In the third quarter.
The Magic are getting a big contribution from beyond the arc tonight. Quite a few of their points have come from the perimeter. Quick hands in the steal. Good defense to cause that turnover.
Grant Hill puts down the one-hander. About 35 seconds left in the quarter. Off the mark. He bothered the shooter enough to force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense by Mobley. Prince staying out in front of his man. Prince stays on his feet. What a move. Grant Hill. The shot clock is off as they play this out. 11 seconds to go in this quarter. Tomahawks it through.
Defensive gamble did not pay off.
That basket a direct result of the steal attempted by Francis. 3 quarters through this game, the Magic lead by 5. They're in a position to win this game with 1 quarter.
They come away with it. Nice play by the defender to force that turnover.
Francis from up close. Hill on the rebound. The Pistons are playing solid defense. Mobley fires. Can't hit for 2.
Hamilton extended himself there to force him into the different...
Block from behind. Dwight Howard. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Wallace low in the post. He made his man adjust his shot, resulting in that good defense being played by Howard. Advances up court. Francis shows the spin move. Billups came up with a lazy pass.
You need to be aware.
Oh, great rejection. Rejected from behind. Rejected by Hill. Hill from outside. The setup by Francis.
He's showing us that he's not a selfish player. If you put yourself in a position to score, he'll find you with the assist.
They've used their last foul.
Steve Francis. That's the first foul in the final 2
Prince covered by Francis. Out of bounds on the loose ball. The Pistons need to be more careful passing the ball.
They're lucky that pass didn't result in a turnover.
The strong finish. Brings it up court. They are at the limit.
Foul to number 36, Rasheed Wallace. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Howard misses his first. gets one of two. Backs him down. Wallace releasing. Wallace. That's three in a row.
Making those shots is going to give him some momentum. That may be all he needs to really get it going tonight.
The Pistons with great hustle to get in the face of their opposition. Some patience being shown by Orlando. Loose ball, out of bounds. Shot clock's at 5. Mobley gets it off with 4 left. We have a timeout called by Detroit. Setting it up on the right. Smothered by Howard. Misses the mark on the hook. Phillips with the big play. What a steal.
They have to make this possession count.
They're in trouble if they don't score. Turkoglu swats it away. They're not over the limit.
Number 36, Rasheed Wallace. To the line. Shooting 2. Turkoglu.
It drops. Turkoglu sinks them both. The Pistons call for time. He sets up on the right. From down low, the assist by Phillips.
That was an excellent post-up. They got him the ball in position to score.
The Pistons are into the penalty, and the other team will go to the line.
Steve
Francis hits the free throw. He hits both.
Timeout. Detroit.
Intercepted by Hill.
Defensive.
They need to use up the clock. Only a major collapse will keep them from winning this game.
For 2.
It's good. Hill gets them both. Sent away by Turkoglu. They switch the shot clock off. Hill with the jump shot, misfires from 3. 10 seconds left in this game. Time has run out on this one. The Magic take it. The final score is 50-41. Hill's point production was a big part of their success tonight.
It sure was. His offensive productivity was a sight to see. Being a leader on his squad, he led the troops by
Here's tonight's player of the game,
attacking whenever he had the opportunity. And it paid off. They're going home the winners.